So I've been using the Cypherock X1 hardware wallet for a few weeks now, pretty much since they sent it to me to test out. And overall, well, I really like it. So in this video, I want to do a full review. I'll go over coin support, security, user friendliness, and I'll also show you how to set up this hardware wallet in case you decide that this is the one for you. And if you end up liking the Cypherock hardware wallet, you can use the discount code in the description of this video and save some money. So let's start with unboxing the wallet. It does come plastic wrapped, and then inside of that, you'll find some tearaway tabs. That way you know that no one has accessed your wallet during shipment to try to tamper with it or anything like that. I was also pleasantly surprised to find that it does come with a hard shell case for the cards and the X1 vault. I don't know if the case is necessary, but you know, it's cool. I haven't seen it with any other hardware wallets, so I'm definitely not complaining. When you open up the case, you'll find 4 cards numbered 1 through 4. Then you also have the X1 vault, which is used to set up your wallet offline, and all the accessories, including a USB to USB-C cable, an adapter, a user manual, and 4 anti-theft card sleeves or RFID blocking sleeves that are lined with a metallic shield to prevent unauthorized access to your cards. Now, I do want to take a minute to admire the simplicity of this wallet. Its design is one of the reasons why it is so easy to use and also why it's so secure, which I'll touch on in just a bit. So first we have all of the X1 cards. These all have built-in NFC antennas, which are used to communicate with the X1 vault, which you use to set up your wallet, manage your crypto. This is how you initiate and approve transactions. So when you hold up your card to the X1 vault, that acts as your cryptographic signature. By using the vault in conjunction with your cards, your private key is never exposed to any potential threats online. And even though the screen on the vault is pretty small, the 5-way joystick makes navigating the device pretty easy, which you'll see when I show you how to set it up. And since we're talking about its design, it's worth mentioning that Cypherock is manufactured in India and it does come with a 1-year warranty. However, the product is designed to last a minimum of 20 years, and the little joystick is designed to withstand a minimum of 500,000 clicks. Something I really like about Cypherock is that you can actually import 4 existing seed phrases into this wallet. So that means you can manage 4 different crypto wallets using a single device. And Cypherock is actually advertised as a seedless wallet, similar to Tangem. So some people like seedless wallets. Personally, I like to know my seed phrase. If you don't know your seed phrase, it's really hard to recover your wallet. Say you lose all your cards or they get destroyed somehow. Without your seed phrase, you aren't going to be able to recover your crypto. So personally, I like to know my seed phrase. I like to write it down and store it in a safe place. And also, if you know your seed phrase, you can take it and import it into any other brand of hardware wallet. So that means I can take the seed phrase that I created on the Cypherock and import it into a wallet like Trezor and still be able to access all of my crypto that way. That said, I know a lot of you prefer using a hardware wallet that is seedless. That way you don't have to manage your seed phrase, but it is nice that Cypherock has made it optional. Also, something that's really nice is that when you create a new wallet using your Cypherock wallet, it's a 24-word seed phrase, which is obviously more secure than a 12-word seed phrase, mainly because you get the additional 12 words. Both are, you know, pretty secure, but 24 words is always going to be more secure. In addition to the X1 cards and the vault, you also had to download the C-Sync desktop app, which is used to manage all of your crypto. So you can download it on Windows, Mac, and Linux. So basically, as long as you have a desktop computer, then you will be able to use the Cypherock hardware wallet. That said, Cypherock is actually working on a iOS and Android app as well. So you'll be able to take your NFC enabled card, tap it to your NFC compatible phone, and you'll be able to access your seed phrase and manage your wallet that way. As long as you have 2 of your X1 cards and your PIN code, you'll be able to use it with your phone. So that feature should be rolling out, you know, hopefully soon. I don't have an exact date, but I know that Cypherock is actively working on a mobile app for their wallet. Now, when it comes to security, Cypherock has done a really good job creating a secure hardware wallet. Most hardware wallets on the market offer the same security features, which, you know, Cypherock does have those same security features as well. But on Cypherock, those features are just standard. So when you create a new wallet using your Cypherock wallet, It actually uses Shamir secret sharing, which takes your private key and splits it up into different shards and then puts them, one piece of your shard goes on card number 1, the other on card number 2, number 3, number 4, and then the 5th shard goes on to the X1 vault. That way your private key isn't stored on a single hardware device, but rather it's split across 5 different devices. So not only is your private key diversified across, the 4 different cards in your X1 vault, but each portion of your private key on each card is secured by an EAL 6+ secure element chip, which if you know anything about hardware wallets, most wallets use some sort of EAL chip, but EAL 6+ is really as secure as it gets when it comes to the secure element. It's the same kind of chip that's used in bank cards and electronic passports to protect sensitive data. So that's what you have in each card, protecting a portion of your private key. The vault, however, actually uses a different secure element chip than the ones that are found in the cards. And the reason for that is when you use an EAL chip inside of a hardware wallet, you actually have to sign, as a manufacturer, you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement because they don't want their, secret formula shared with the public, because that could compromise security. So they actually used a different kind of secure element chip in the vault, which is technically, it's less secure than the EAL element chips in the cards. However, it's still secure enough to store a portion of your private key. And since it's not an EAL certified chip, they can completely open source the X1 vault. So this is 100% open source. However, the cards are not open source, they're closed source, since they do use those EAL 6+ secure elements. That said, something I really like about Cypherock and the X1 cards is that you never have to worry about updating the firmware, and this is done by design. That way you don't have to worry about accidentally uploading a malicious file to your cards. So this is done by design. It comes from the manufacturer with the firmware on the cards. Never have to worry about updating that. The only thing you ever have to update is the C-Sync desktop app. Something else that Cypherock offers that increases security but can also be a huge risk is a user-generated PIN. So this PIN, if you create it, is required to access your wallet. However, if you forget your PIN, then you completely lose access to your wallet forever. There's no way to recover your PIN. Cypherock won't be able to help you, and there's no hit the button, I forgot my PIN code, reset it. So that's why I always say you should record your seed phrase. That way, if you were to forget your PIN, if you have your seed phrase, then you can just do a factory reset on the wallet, import your seed phrase, and you would have your wallet back, and then you could create a new PIN. So that's why I always recommend having your seed phrase recorded. That way you will never lose access to your crypto. Also worth noting, Cypherock is audited by Key Labs, which is the same company that found vulnerabilities in Ledger and Trezor in the past. And they also have an active bug bounty program, which is basically a program that encourages, people from the community to try to find vulnerabilities in their software, in their firmware. And if they were to find a vulnerability, they would be rewarded. So this just encourages people basically to try to hack or break the wallet, which in the end increases security. I know a lot of you are also concerned about your privacy and of course your personal data, understandably. So Cypherock actually deletes your personal data, such as your physical address, 1 month after delivering your wallet. The one thing that they do keep on file is your email address, and the only reason they do this is so that they can contact you in case of an emergency, say the firmware has been compromised, or maybe there's a common scam going around in the community. They want to have your email on file just so that they can let you know in case something like this happens. Okay, but what about coin support? Well, currently Cypherock supports more than 3,000 assets and 10 different blockchains. This includes all ERC20 tokens. And since I know you're already gonna ask me in the comments, I'm just going to leave a link to the coins that are supported by Cypherock along with the blockchains in the description of this video. So you can go to that, you can type in whatever coin you want to hold and just double check that this wallet will support the coins that you want to store in it before you make a purchase. Now let's set up the Cypherock hardware wallet. So first you're going to take your vault and plug it into your computer using the included USB-C cable. Then go to cypherock.com/go and download the C-Sync desktop app to get started. The only thing I dislike about this app is that it is 4 gigs, which takes up a ton of space on your computer. So, if you have the means to get an external hard drive, or if you already have one, I definitely recommend using that when you download the C-Sync desktop app. Anyways, once you download the app, you can begin the setup process. So first, you can choose to set up a password for the C-Sync desktop app. If you skip this step, then anyone will be able to access the app, so I recommend setting up a password. Next, you can enter your email as a 2FA to receive authenticity results. So if you enter your email and click confirm to continue, your X1 Vault will be authenticated through the Cypherock server. From there, you'll receive an email with your authentication report telling you whether or not your device is authentic. Next, you'll go through the joystick instructions on your X1 Vault. So just follow the instructions on your Vault, move the joystick around the way that it shows you, just to let them know, hey, I know how a joystick works. All right, now we can begin setting up the cards. So just tap any card to begin the scanning process. I suggest going in numerical order. So start with card number 1, hold it up until it beeps 3 times and all circles are green. Then do the same thing for the next 3 cards. For this video, I want to create a new wallet. So click create new wallet and confirm it on the Vault device. You'll need all 4 of your cards to create a new wallet. And then you can also name your wallet, because remember, you can create up to 4 and manage 4 different wallets using a single device. So it definitely helps to name them. That way you know which wallet you're working with. This is also where you can create a PIN. And even if you have your seed phrase written down, I recommend writing down your PIN along with that. That way you don't have to, reset your wallet if you forget your PIN or whatever it may be, and then import your seed phrase. As long as you have your PIN, you'll be able to access your wallet. So make sure to write that down. Next, you scan each of your X1 cards one by one, and then that's it. Your wallet is set up and ready to go. Also, if you want to view your seed phrase so that you can write it down, just go to your wallet name and press down on the joystick and select View Seed. You'll need to enter your PIN to view your seed phrase, and then from there, just hold up any card of the vault to view your 24-word seed phrase. Now, to manage your wallet in the C-Sync app, you do need to sync your vault to the app. So you do that, and then next you can add any crypto accounts that you want by clicking Add Accounts. And then for each network you add, you have to confirm it on your X1 Vault and enter your PIN. And if you want to create a new wallet using a new seed phrase, so you created your first one, if you want to create another one, you can do that by tapping Create New Wallet on your Vault and going through these same steps all over again. Something I've really been trying to touch on in my wallet reviews, at least my more recent review videos, is who is this wallet for? Who would I recommend the Cypherock wallet to? Well, first, would I recommend it to like my friends and family? Do I trust it enough to recommend it to, someone who's close to me? Yes, that's a yes for Cypherock. I would recommend this to my friends and family. But in terms of user friendliness, like could a beginner pick this wallet up and use it? I would say that it's pretty user friendly. Even if you've never used a hardware wallet before, I'd say as long as you have some experience using a hot wallet like Trust Wallet or maybe MetaMask, then you're going to be just fine setting up the Cypherock wallet and using it to manage your crypto. The setup process can seem a little tedious, really just because you're scanning all 4 of your cards over and over again. But overall, the instructions are right there on the screen in front of you. So as long as you can follow basic instructions, you will have no problem setting up the Cypherock wallet. So the Cypherock X1 wallet cost $199, original price on their website. However, it looks like they're having a sale. It's $159. And then if you use my discount code in the description, which is Scrilla, you'll save even more money. So you can get it for under $150, which makes it a pretty competitive wallet in terms of price. So yeah, it's not too bad. Even the original price of $200 is pretty good considering everything that comes with it. You get the 4 cards, the vault, and the carrying case. So overall, it's definitely worth the investment in my opinion. Now, if you like Cypherock, you like how it works with the NFC and scanning it to the vault, but maybe you don't like the setup process, maybe it's a little too tedious for you, then I definitely recommend checking out the Tangem wallet in this next video. It's similar to Cypherock, however, all you need is your phone and your cards to set up and use your wallet. It's even easier to use in Cypherock, and it's pretty similar, so check that out. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.